John West has grown from a Santa Monica street performer to being signed by a major label. His self-titled EP is available on iTunes, and he is here in the What's Trending studio. Please give it up for John West, everyone.
No, thanks. It's good to be here. It's good to be here.
Yeah, and you've come such a long way. Tell me about your journey and where you're at now and looking back. Yeah. What that went through, you hustled.
Right. Well, I still hustle. You know, I've loved going out to, the Santa Monica, if people aren't familiar, the 3rd Street Promenade, sort of just like a sort of an outdoor mall, sort of cobblestone. And, I started going out there maybe 6 years ago almost now. And, so usually competing with like some break dancers and a dude with a monkey. But it's basically you're going out there just to go, sort of share your talent. People don't really have to stop, but it was great. We were able to start, really work that whole system, and all of a sudden we were moving 100 CDs a day. And so about a year and a half ago, we linked up with Mercury Island Def Jam, and they, got excited. We signed a record deal the day after we met them, and
cool.
So we've been working on the album ever since.
That's really cool. And now on Vivo, just this year, you've had over like 1.5 million views. So how has the internet helped you connect with fans and grow your audience? Yeah,
well, I mean, definitely for musicians, it's really empowering. Of course, you gotta get your Twitter game up and your Facebook game up. I mean, for me back in the day when I was first starting in LA, it was all about MySpace, So that used to be the daily stress, like keep my plays up, da 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 da. But so yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those things where it's empowering, but it also gives you more responsibility as an artist, to be sure that you're just connecting on all levels with your fan base.
Yeah, you've become like an entrepreneur artist.
Yeah, I'd say so. Well, definitely the promenade has been sort of my humble hustle, but it's been basically a small business of sorts. But it's good now to try to take it to the next level off the streets.
What about working with Big Sean? He was actually here in our studio.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He was an influencer. Yeah. So what was that collaboration like?
It was so cool. It was great, man. We got to meet him one day at a studio session. We played him some records. He was really feeling the vibe. So, we sent him the song already there that I had done with this producer, Brian Kennedy. Another great writer, Ali Tamposi, helped out as well. Yeah. And he just, he laid down a really dope verse on it, and it was great to have that as our first single. But he's a super down-to-earth sort of dude. He's out of Detroit, and he's on his own sort of like humble tip. It's great doing even the music video. We're on like the rooftop of the Mondrian, like in New York, surrounded by like whatever the video vixen chicks, and
there are those.
Yeah, and he's like, hey man, like this is pretty cool, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty cool. He's
like, I could get used to this.
He just, right. But he was just like reminding me to be grateful. That's just sort of cool, man, because no one has to like, I don't know. It's just cool when people can keep it down to earth.
Yeah.
Because people don't have to, but usually the coolest folks are those people.
Definitely. What's your EP all about?
Well, it's just a 3 songs. It's going to be including like Loved You Tonight, which is a song I'm going to perform today. A great song called Lovely, which is a nice sort of like slow jam featuring the rapper Pusha T. But it's just 3 songs that are going to be off my full length, which is going to drop over the summer, The Humble Hustle, probably in June.
Oh, so you like using the word hustle too?
Yeah.
I love that's like my favorite word.
Well, I mean, the hustle, that's what it's all about, I mean, hopefully, working hard is what it's all about.
Exactly. Well.